Welcome to Hypnosis for Exams. I am your hypnotherapist, Marilee Burnett. Right now, I'd like you to get in a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. And I want you to imagine that there is a spot above your head. Now, I want you to look at that spot as if it is slightly behind center for you, which makes your eyes focus upward, almost like you're trying to look into your eyebrows. It creates just a bit of tension, but not too much. Excellent. This is going to be our spot of focus as we begin to fall deep into a state of hypnosis. So go ahead and take a deep breath in as you're looking at that spot. And go ahead and let that out. Take one more deep breath in. Notice that you may be blinking, and each time you do blink, that's just hypnosis coming over you. And on this third and final time, go ahead and hold your eyes up. And as you do, on the exhale, I want you to keep your eyes up, but lower your eyelids down. This may create a fluttering sensation behind your eyeballs, and if so, that's perfectly normal. And as you exhale and your eyelids are closed, shut down, the muscles and the nerves in and around those eyes, they're becoming heavy, droopy, and it may even feel as if they've been glued shut, sealed shut, and locked up tight. And now you can just completely relax, and you no longer need to worry about your eyes. I do want you to imagine, though, that you are looking down 10 steps, and you can lower your chin down as if you are looking down those 10 steps now. You're moving on to step 10 as each muscle and every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 9 and 8, and you can see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step. And as you move down, drift down, travel down to an even deeper level, you're taking step 7, going deeper with every number. You're taking step 6, going deeper. You're taking step 5. You're halfway down, going deeper and deeper. You're taking step 4. Each muscle and every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you just go deeper. You're taking step 3, going deeper. With every heartbeat, with every sound around you, going deeper still. You're taking step 2, very deep now. And now you're taking step 1. Just go deeper, drift deeper, sleep deeply. And every time I click my fingers and say the words, go deeper, drift deeper, sleep deeper, you're simply going much, much deeper. Just go deeper and deeper and even deeper into the state of hypnosis. Hypnosis is not about sleep. It's about a sleep, though, of the nervous system. And you are now completely relaxed and incredibly suggestible by being able to connect to your subconscious mind with no barriers. You're able to quickly, easily, and effortlessly change the current situations going on in your life. And so I'd like you to imagine that there is a white light, the most relaxing light you could ever imagine, and it is descending over you, around the crown of your head. And as it touches you, your entire body feels light. You're experiencing a deep, deep level of relaxation, and the light feels like actual enlightenment. There's a cool, moist energy to this light, and as it descends down and around your body, it wraps you in this cooling air, and it almost gives you a little bit of a goosebump, and you just feel it making contact with your body, and everywhere it touches, it is just cooling you off, relaxing you, melting away any and all the stress that you have held in your body related to taking this exam. As you go deeper into an absolutely relaxed state, and as you drift and let go, you are doing perfectly. You're aware that the energy and skill of your body must do what it thinks you want it to do. As you go deeper, you're letting your mind know that you are fantastic at studying, phenomenal at studying, and it actually excites you to study. Studying, of course, is the key to passing exams with ease. And you love studying. You're able to study for your exams and to do the most fantastic job. Every time you're studying, you sit down in front of your computer at your desk, you pick up your notes, you look at your books, and you read. Whatever you're reading, whether it's a computer screen, notes, or a manual, or a book, when you're studying, this is a cue for your body to relax, but your mind remain focused. You're able to study perfectly for long periods of time, and while you are studying, you take in all of the material in front of you easily and effortlessly. When you are studying, your body is absolutely relaxed, your mind is focused. You take in everything that you focus on, you absorb it, you remember it. You have the most wonderful powers of concentration. You want to study. You tell yourself every day, I want to do this, I can do this, I'm good at this. And the minute you decide to study, you sit down, you pick up the work, you switch your computer on, and the minute you look at that work, your attention narrows down. Your mind is focused. Whenever you're planning to study, as you sit at your desk or in an armchair with your material in front of you, you immediately say the words to yourself, narrow down. And as you say the words narrow down, everything fades away apart from the information in front of you. You look at that information, you find it so absorbing as you begin to read or review. You become completely engrossed. You become absorbed by the work that you are doing. You are able to revise, to study for long periods of time. And you find that information engrossing. The time flies by and you get twice the work done in literally half the time because you have the most fantastic powers of concentration and comprehension. You are a sponge. You absorb everything. You're way ahead of your study schedule because you're able to say the words narrow down. Because you're able to narrow your focus down to your studies and to find them absorbing and engrossing, you get everything done in half the time. You do twice the work in half the time. You may decide to give yourself a time frame so that every day you plan to study at certain hours. If that's it, you tell your mind, I'm going to study every day or today from this time to that time. And when you set that time, when you find that you want to study, while you're studying, there's nowhere else you'd rather be, nothing else you'd rather be doing, because you find studying so rewarding, so engrossing, it thrills you, it elates you, it delights you, it energizes you to be way ahead of your study schedule. It excites you that you're doing such a fantastic job. you sit down to study, and this is a cue for your body to just relax. And as your body relaxes, your mind becomes alert and focused. It is easy for you to study for long periods of time, and it is easy for you to switch off everything else that is a distraction in your life at this time. Everything else becomes secondary. Your studying comes first. In fact, from now on, you always do your studying first. The mark of truly successful people is they do the things that need to be done first. You always do that. And that means that you are able to absolutely enjoy your downtime because you have earned it. You love studying. It's a cue for your body to relax while your mind is alert and focused and very retentive. You can study all day and all evening if you have to. You simply let your mind know that this is very important to you, that this is what you want to do. You want to study. You have chosen to study. You can even tell your mind why you want to do this, why you have chosen to do this, why it is so important. You've chosen to study like this because you have chosen to get all of the benefits from studying. You've chosen to get really good about studying in the context of your life right now for a particular reason. You want to spend the right amount of time studying, and you are choosing to do that. You are choosing to make studying a priority and to feel great about it. You have the most wonderful powers of concentration and comprehension when you are studying. You understand all the information in front of you. You understand every bit of the studying material. And as a result of that, when it comes time to taking the exams, you are phenomenal. When you go into your exams, you know that you are able to concentrate. And when you go in to sit in front of that exam paper, you say the very same words you said when you were studying. Narrow down. You may tap your right index finger even on the top of the desk and say the words, narrow down. Typing task, narrow down. Everything fades away apart from that exam paper in front of you. You are amazed. You understand every question. You have such a wonderful, disciplined mind that as you begin to read the question, your brilliant subconscious mind is already locating the correct, the accurate, perfect answer. And as you read every exam question, your brilliant, amazing subconscious mind goes to work. It locates the right answer every single time. It pushes into your subconscious mind, finds the right answer, and has you committed to paper. You do this question after question after question. Your brilliant subconscious mind is a perfect memory bank. And whenever you go searching for the perfect answer, it always has it there for you because you studied so brilliantly. All the information you ever need is in your subconscious mind. Your mind is like a computer. Everything that you studied is stored in your mind for your benefit. Everything that you've studied most recently is stored in your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is expanding, taking in more information for your benefit. When you study and review, it is all absorbed, embedded in your mind in perfect sequence. So the minute you go into your exams, you have access to all of that information. You have constant access to every single thing that you have reviewed. Every lesson you sat through, every book you have read, every manual you have studied, every worksheet you've completed, every lecture you've listened to, all of this information is in your mind for your benefit. And you're just delighted in the fact that you have this immediate, instant access to this information. It's just all stored in there for you. And because you have narrowed your focus, because you're so relaxed, you're excited about your exams. Again, since your mind does what you tell it to do, you tell your mind that you are excited about your exams. You are ready to pass them with ease. You expect to get high grades. And because you are excited rather than nervous, you go into your exams feeling excited, feeling motivated, feeling energized, feeling supremely confident. You sit down, you look at the papers, and the right answers just formulate in your mind and they stay there. You commit those answers to the exam paper, and then you go on to the next and on to the next. And you give just the right amount of time to each question. You're able to finish your exam paper completely. No question is left unanswered. You're able to do a fantastic job to show the examiners that you know what you're talking about. You fully understand your subject matter. When you take your exams, you understand exactly what is required of you. You deliver exactly what is required of you. You surpass your own expectations and those of your examiner too. You get fantastic grades and scores. You're so excited when you sit for your exams. Your mind is clear and focused. Your breathing is deep and steady, coming from the diaphragm. You read the exam questions, and as you read each question, the answer flows from your mind perfectly, and it is always the right answer. When you sit down to take your exams, the minute you look at the exam paper, you understand the question. The answer comes to you instantly, and it is always the right answer. It delights you, it thrills you. You have the most wonderful supercomputer-like mind. It's able to easily concentrate, to understand every question, to locate the answer, and help you put it on paper. You have wonderful powers of concentration and understanding. You have wonderful powers of retention and recall. And you assimilate everything perfectly. It all comes together. You go into your exams and you understand exactly what is required of you. You did all the reviewing and studying. You've remembered everything, even if you're not aware that you have. You commit your answers to your exam paper, and you do it in a way that makes you feel confident. Your answers are correct. You answer every exam question the right way, and you feel so good about yourself. You're full of energy and concentration as you take your exams and pass them with ease. You're full of energy and concentration. You're excited. You're ready. You've studied. You know this. You have wonderful powers of focus. The more you study, the more you refine those powers. Each time you pick up your books to study, you become more and more excited because you realize how incredibly knowledgeable you are becoming, because you know how to narrow your focus. It's energizing. Even though you're relaxed, there's still this hum of energy about you, because you know making the time, focusing and concentrating, committing to yourself to do the work is what is going to bring the greatest reward. You get better exam results than ever before. You get higher grades than ever. You are second to none because you have the most fantastic talent for studying, focused, narrowing your attention down to what you need to know, remembering everything you need to remember, and doing it in perfect sequence, giving just the right amount of time to each question so that at the end of your exam, you finish it completely. Just let yourself go deeper now for a few more minutes. I want you to remember how excited you are about your exams. The word nervous simply does not exist in your vocabulary because you tell yourself instead that you're excited. You feel excited. You are absolutely excited. It's actually the same feeling and sensation. It's just the meaning that you assign to it, and you are assigning to it the fact that you are excited about taking your exams. And you know, to get excited about the exam, you also have to be excited about studying. You've decided to know that studying is a cue for your body to relax and your mind to become focused. Your body instantly knows now, whenever you sit down in this place to study for your exams, your body should become relaxed and your mind clear and focused, free of any and all distractions. Because of this, you know you're absolutely excited about taking your exams. You expect to get high grades and you get them. As the time for exams approach, you do all the work you need to do in plenty of time. You do it early. You finish early so that you can enjoy your downtime. You now know studying is so important that you do it willingly, eagerly, and enthusiastically. With this approach, you remember everything. And as you approach exam day, you know that you have done all that you need to do. You've studied, you've taken in everything. Your inner mind, the most powerful driving part of you, is compelling you, motivating you, conditioning you, programming you to approach your exams feeling confident. Because you are confident and relaxed, your mind is focused and open. You are using the power of your mind, directing yourself to go into your exams feeling confident. Because you've done the perfect review of all the information. You're feeling confident because you have access to all that information now. Feeling confident because you know that as you read the questions, your brilliant mind is already going to work to locate the answer. Your mind influences your body, and you completely influenced your mind. You have made up your mind, set your mind to be excited, composed, confident, and ready to take your exams and to get fantastic grades. That is exactly what you do. Every day leading up to your exam, you think these thoughts, you hear these words, you see these images, you accept these suggestions. You know that my voice is going with you, staying deeply embedded in you, having a powerful, permanent, all-pervasive impact on you. So you're feeling wonderful, you're feeling phenomenal, you're feeling at ease, feeling so strong, feeling good about yourself, and most importantly, feeling so good about your test results. On the count of 1 and 2, you're returning to full awareness. And on the count of 3 and 4, you're feeling absolutely at ease. On the count of 5, you're feeling confident, feeling composed, feeling excited, feeling so ready to pass your exams. You can just open up your eyes, fill up your lungs, take a long, deep breath. Of course, if you ever play this recording in bed at night before sleeping, you will simply drift into a deep, wonderful sleep that will carry you right through until the morning. You'll dream of your exam success, knowing that it is your reality and you can do that right